Welcome back. I am tidying up the house a bit right now. Living in the countryside, you're vacuuming quite regularly because there's just so much dust and wind that just pushes all sorts of different particles into the house and on the floor everywhere. So I'm just constantly using my handy dandy vacuum to just kind of get, it's like very heavy duty because we use it for all sorts of different things, even when, there's like a water spillage or something like that. I just got off of a call for work. It's been a busy morning on my computer. I've just been replying to a lot of emails. It's been the week of calls. I've had a lot of work calls this week. Now I'm taking care of the house. So I just put some laundry in for like a 30-minute quick wash, and then I'm gonna hang dry it. And I'm gonna go out and get some hydrangeas. I want to set some new fresh flowers in the house, and I wanna show you guys my hydrangea hack that I've talked about before, but I've never actually showed you guys. It's a beautiful day today. It just started getting a bit windier, but it's really sunny. It's been sunny for the last several days. Do you wanna say hi, Lanka? Say hello, Lanky. Look at these beautiful babies. Oh my gosh. I just can't even believe how gorgeous these are. Oh, wow. This is some leftover rainwater that has just collected in this little bucket, and it's perfect for me to just take the stems off of these hydrangeas, because the stems will soak up water if I don't remove them. So I'm removing them. You want as much of your water possible to go to the petals and into the stem. They drink up tons of water. So that, soak it right in. Best way to hang your laundry on the line is with bare feet in the grass, because you can earth at the same time, which is actually really grounding and scientifically proven to be good for us and our mental health. So if you're not hang drying your laundry, just walk barefoot in the grass. It's not often that I need to water the veggie garden with a hose, because it does rain here regularly. So I normally don't need to water the veggie garden, but it has been a nice 4 or 5 days of sunshine and not much rain. So this is rainwater anyways, because our whole house runs on rainwater, but I'm going to water this baby. I also harvested some goodies that I'll show you guys in a moment. To put a lot of water in here because they really soak up the water so much. And now I'm just gonna place my hydrangeas in. I also like to cut the stem at an angle like this because I find that that helps the stem absorb the most water. Taco night is the best night. Uncle's eating as well. It is the next day. We've just been in the kitchen marinating some salmon for dinner tonight, and I also made us some lunch. This is something that I'm really liking lately. It's super easy to make. We've got some chickpea in there, and it's kind of different all the time when I make it, but essentially it's like a chicken bowl with tzatziki sauce, some rice underneath, some cucumbers. It's sort of like a Mediterranean style salad, but all sorts of different ways. And this one's got chickpea salsa, tzatziki, chicken, cucumber with fresh rice underneath. And I think I'm gonna try to make a tzatziki sauce myself this weekend because this is a store-bought one and we're almost out, and I have tons of cucumber and yogurt and stuff like that. So I know I can make it. That'll be good, but I'm going to enjoy this. Is it?
It's really tasty.
Good.
I like it.
Glad you like it. I have some laundry to fold, so I'm gonna sit and chat with you guys while I do so. I called the vet this morning. If you remember from last week's vlog, I talked about, was it last week's vlog or the week before? I can't remember. But I talked about how Penny, our pony, has a really hard time with getting her hooves trimmed. So the farrier came, and I just put my contacts in, so my eyes bug me. We had the farrier come, and he's this awesome Irish guy, and he came over to give her a good trim on her hooves, and she freaked out. So we're not sure if she has a bad experience or if she's just never had her hooves trimmed before because she was neglected. That's why we took her on. So we are not really sure what her history is there. So he was able to do her 2 front hooves, which is great, but her back hooves still need to be done. So I called the vet, who's awesome. It's so funny, like just being able to call your vet about your lambs and your ponies here, because it's just like not common in California. I think I've mentioned that before, but it always just kind of makes me laugh when I call up the vet for my pony and my pet lamb. And that being said, she is coming out tomorrow. Actually, Lonco's due for his kennel cough vaccine anyways, so they had sent me a text and said to come in soon for that. And so I just called the vet and I told her what was going on with Penny, the pony, and she said she would come out and just give Penny an overall scan and view, like scan her body, let us know like potentially how old she even is, because we have no idea how old she is, and let us know what she thinks about her hooves and if she can help or what's the best way to go about that, because it's important for her to be comfortable. It's pretty nice that the vet can come directly to us. We wanted her to look at one of our pet lambs too, so she's gonna come look at Penny, the pet lamb, and Lonca. She's gonna give Lonca his kennel cough vaccine, so we can pretty much just do all the pets in one visit. She comes to us, which is really great. This week has been really good. I have felt really motivated, and not just motivated on a work front, motivated in all aspects, like social, work, household. It's all sort of balanced out really well. I've had a lot of FaceTime chats with my mom, and it's just felt like overall connecting with people and seeing people in person and connecting with them on FaceTime, and it's just yeah, it's been a well-rounded week, and I'm kind of like, how can I just make sure that this is continued on? And obviously life has ebbs and flows, and it changes, and it's different all the time, and sometimes it feels like you're balancing more on work or social, or maybe you're more lethargic or tired or things like that. But this week has just felt overall really good, and I really want to continue with this flow. I feel consistent and like I'm in a flow with YouTube too, being able to do a video every week posted on the weekend feels really good for me right now. There was a part of me that was like, do I want to start doing 2 videos a week? So don't be surprised if I pop a second video in some weeks here and there and just try it out. But I'm really liking this schedule right now. I'm posting Sunday New Zealand and Saturday US. And I've tried several different schedules out since I've lived in New Zealand, and I've realized that that one's the best for me because I can film throughout the week, whether it be 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, but I can film throughout the week, and then I can edit like Thursday, Friday, post it on Sunday, and try not to edit on the weekend. I like to have the video done before the weekend and just publish it, make it go live on a Sunday. So let me know if you guys are liking this schedule so far. So just know if you're in the US, it's Saturday. If you're in New Zealand, it's Sunday. And I try to get it up first thing in the morning. So if you're in New Zealand, then it'd be Sunday first thing in the morning, like around 8 o'clock. If you are in the US, it'd be like Saturday, probably around 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12, maybe even 1, but kind of around like that brunch time or lunchtime, maybe even. And it's just feeling good. It feels like a good flow. So I hope you guys are enjoying the vlogs right now. And I just kind of want to make them candid, good combo, bring you guys along with just my daily routines, and whenever we travel and stuff like that, bringing you guys along too. But just, yeah, keeping you guys up to date what's going on in the daily life or the routine here on the homestead. But speaking of Penny, I'm gonna go out there and brush her right now. How did your hair get so naughty this quick? Because it's been windy, huh? You look saying hi? Say hi, Penny. You silly girl, you saying hello? One of the things that I talked to the vet about today that she's coming out for tomorrow as well is our pet lamb Ramsey has been a bit lethargic lately. He definitely has a little bit of diarrhea. And so I called her and asked her about it, and she's coming to look at him to see what she can find out. But I made him some electrolyte water. It's something that I got at the farm store that we have in town a long time ago as a just in case one of our animals needs it, and is essentially for dehydration or diarrhea or whatever. If they're acting a little bit off, it's like an energy booster. And so I gave him a little tiny bit this morning, and he's up back on his feet now, which is great. So it definitely worked, and he's grazing again because you want him to be grazing because that's him eating. So he's back up on his feet, and the cool thing about this is it's a little bit of electrolytes, but it's also water too, so it's making sure that he's hydrated as well, because it is summer here. It's a cool day now, which is nice, but he's grazing, he's up eating, so the electrolytes that I gave him earlier definitely worked, and I'm going to give him a little bit more now. They say to give it to him 4 times a day, but it also says, like, don't give them too much, so because he doesn't, it's not like severe or anything, I'm just kind of having, or even just like doing even less than half for him right now, because it seemed to really do the job with just a little bit. And then the vet's coming tomorrow, so she'll let me know. I just want to make sure that like he's okay and he can get through today feeling a bit better, because he just didn't eat yesterday. I just saw him like laying all day, and I went up to him and kept making sure he was okay. And then I remembered this morning, oh yeah, we have that electrolyte stuff. And when I talked to the vet, I told her I had that, and she was like, oh yeah, use that, that's great. So I'm gonna give him a little bit. The funny thing is, I didn't know if he would remember how to take the bottle, but he actually did this morning, because he's older now. I haven't bottle fed him in a long time, And so when I first brought it out to him, he kind of looked at me like, what? And this was kind of the only way I could think of getting him to take the electrolytes. I'm like, I hope he'll still take the bottle. That we used this when he was a tiny lamb because his mom passed, so we hand reared him with milk replacer and the bottle, and so now he's really enjoying this. Kind of like when humans have the stomach bug and we just want like Gatorade or coconut water, or we're just like feeling off and we need something that has electrolytes in it to give us some energy and bring us back to life. I think you're gonna be okay, bud. You still have a lot of energy. I think this is where I'll end today's vlog. I'm just gonna give Ramsey this, and then I'm gonna go inside because it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. So I'll see you all very soon. I'm loving this.